previous episode. And ain't it gonna be a fitting way? We can end it with Mega versus Mega? I honestly think we should end this battle with our starter. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke. In fact, today is the finale of this series. Regardless if we win or lose this Elite Four run, it will be the finale of this series. In the previous episode, we did our last two gym leader rematches against Blaine and Blue. And as you can tell by our layouts, we had some casualties in the previous episode. I'm not going to explain what happened to them. I will just say go check out the previous episode because, yeah, some crazy shit happened. But we did add some replacement team members. We did decide to go with Mewtwo for this Elite Four run. Main reason is because of the fact that it's level 70 and the fact that it has a versatile moveset. And I was thinking of the moves that I need on my team. I need a fire move and I need an ice move for this Elite Four run. So I figured let's go with Mewtwo. I know that kind of seems like that could seem a little bit cheap depending on how you want to view it, but the Mewtwo is fair in terms of like it's legendary, so that's why I counted it towards the Nuzlocke. It would have been the same if I used any of the legendary birds as well, but I just figured with Mewtwo it'd be smarter because again level 70, and yeah, it's got the moves that I need. And then I put the Porygon on the team just because. Really? It's kind of here for Death Fodder if we need to potentially sack something off. But this is what we're going to go with for our final team. And I was thinking what I could do actually right now because we're here. Like I said, this is the finale episode, so I don't care how long this goes. We're going to transfer these Chanseys. Get some health candies. That's fine. Alright, so now we're going to go into the candy jar. Actually, before we do that, let's get these candies. So smart candy used on you. Gonna beef up our Mewtwo. He's gonna get all of these. Mighty Candy increases attack by 1. Even though we don't have any physical attacks, I am going to just use that on him and just get rid of it. Health Candies. Again, use those. Cheese can't even take them. That's crazy. That is wild, one might say. So many of these. I guess because I was catching Chanseys, so that's why. Alright, thank God I used up all those. But yeah, I'm going to give these all to Mewtwo just because it doesn't have any boost in it. So we're just going to try to make it as best as we possibly can. So I did give it Calm Mind as opposed to Thunderbolt. Originally I had Thunderbolt on its moveset, but then I sat down for a second and I was like, well, I have a Pikachu that has Zippy Zap, so I really don't think I need Thunderbolt on Mewtwo. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be helpful, but I would think I would rather have Calm Mind on it instead. And also, we get the chance to Mega Evolve Mewtwo as well. So, actually be pretty decent if I had a Calm Mind instead. Alright, and then rare candies. I don't think I'm going to give him the rare candies. I think I'm going to give it to someone else. You know what? Let's give them both the cheese. Alright, this is our team. This is what we're going to go with. Let's go in there. Do I want to lead with Mewtwo? Screw it. Can I take him out of his Pokeball? Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Alright. She does have a team of 6 now. So she has something new. I don't know what, but she'll have something new. Level 61. Alright. I'll go 1 Calm Mind. You're probably gonna go for Mega Horn, right? No, Waterfall. Okay. Fuck it. Mega Evolve and Mewtwo Y, and we're gonna Psychic. See you later. And I'm gonna do my best to not just make it the Mewtwo show. I'm just doing this right now. Because I want to show it off because I think it's actually kind of cool. I want to see what this thing's special attack is right now. It was like 270 something, right? Before we Mega Evolved it? Cloyster. Wonder what our newest Mon is going to be. Let me see your special attack right now. 300. That's hot. Excuse me. That is hot. There. Slowbro. Ooh. You know what? I wonder how much Psychic is going to do to it. It's resisted. We know this. That did more than I thought it would. That did more than I thought it would. What is the last... What is the early mod? She's going to have Lapras. We know that. What is the last one? I can't think of what it would be. Oh, right. Alolan Sand Slash. That's right. Wait, that means they're all gonna have an Alolan form, right? That's actually kind of cool. Ooh, wait, what's Bruno gonna have? Because there's no Alolan forms that's in this game that are part fighting. I don't have a clue, actually, what it would be. Not a clue what he could have. As an Alolan form, I know what he would have on it. The rest of his team. It's going to be the exact same team, just an Alolan form. I can't think of what he would have as a second Alolan form. I really cannot. I don't know, but it's gonna bother me the more I think about it, so I'm just gonna forget about it. Alright, Petal Dance, you're dead. Hitmonchan. Ooh, I'm running low on Psychics already. I could PP Max. Good PP Max. Actually, I probably should have done that. Just in case. Golem! That's what his Alolan form is. Because what? Agatha will have... Agatha's gonna have the Marowak. She's gonna have the Marowak. What is Lance gonna have? Oh, the Executor. Right. Hitmonlee. Does and then a champ in the back. Man says, I have regrets. Alright. Power up pocket, we PP Max. And then Splishy Splash, just in case. Alright. So what? Agatha's next. I honestly want to go with the same strategy that we did before with Normie. Quiver Dance twice and then just run wild. Definitely think we can do it. Definitely think we can do it. Yeah, because she leads with Arbok. only problem is that, yes, Alola Marowak is going to be in the back, but we know that Alola Marowak does not have good special defense. We honestly should be fine. Because he's probably going to glare, right? Yep. So as long as I get another Quiver Dance off, and then I heal the next turn, I should be fine. Because he can go for, what, Earthquake? Oh, you broke through paralysis. Okay. That's cool. I just worry because we're not going to have Stab, Psychic. No, I should... Fuck it. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Should not have risked it. Should not have risked it. That did so much less than I actually thought it would do. Like, so much less. Like, it's not even funny how little that did. Man, poor Venomoth. Poor Venomoth. Wheezing. Why would you send out Wheezing? I guess we'll just Psychic the rest of her team. Level 72 on the Alolan Doug trio. Try to learn Recover. Listen, Porygon, you're here as a novelty, alright? I just didn't want to add another legendary to the team. I figured that would have felt a little cheap, but... So that's 3 Elite Four members down. Barring anything unforeseen, I think we're fine. Barring anything unforeseen, I think we're fine. Even though we did lose the Venomoth, of all the Mons that we have that are usable, so that's excluding Porygon, it's probably our worst Mon. Probably. Who's in front? You. I want Chief in front right now. All right. Alright, Seadra. Hydro Pump will eat that. Aerodactyl. I think we just say fuck it, go to Mewtwo, Mega Evolve, Ice Beam. I think that's what we do here. Oh my god. Gyarados. Listen, we one-shot Blue's Gyarados, which was higher level. So, we should be able to one-shot Lance's Gyarados. Should. Please don't make me be wrong about this. Okay, we're fine. Because we have the chance of doing something special. We have the chance of doing something special. Executor. Could you imagine, like, if their teams were just... It was just the standard Pokemon. So, Golem would have been on Bruno's team. Executor would have been on Lance's team. Saiyan Slash was on Laura. Like, could you imagine how, like, just awkward that would be? Just like, these other random ass Executors. What, he has Charizard left after this? Sending out his ace before Charizard? Oh, you want to know what? He probably has a Mega Evolution. And it's probably his Charizard. And it's probably Charizard X. Yeah. It's probably Charizard X. That's why this is his last month. Flare Blitz. I did a little bit more than I expected. All right. So now we just heal and go. Go back there. And fight Drake one last time. We have the chance of doing something special, guys. Pidgeot. So he's got Pidgeot, Rapidash, Marowak, Vileplume, Jolteon. What else? Going straight into Vileplume. Interesting. I mean, you want to do that with your Mega Evolution, but I'm just saying I can do the same thing, buddy. I can do the same thing, bucko. And no Solar Beam for you. What the hell? Pidgeot, Vileplume, Marowak, Jolteon, Rapidash. What was it? It was a water type, wasn't it? Wasn't it a water type? What the hell am I thinking? I have no idea what it is. Not a clue. Got the paralysis, nice. And it's fully paralyzed. That's tough. I don't have a clue as to what it could be. I genuinely don't have a clue as to what it could be. It's a water type. I know it is. What is it? Slowbro. Oh my god, that took me so fucking long. I was like, I know it's a water type. What is it? And ain't it gonna be a fitting way? We can end it with Mega versus Mega? I honestly think we should end this battle with our starter. Send us home, cheese. And just like that, we won. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point this out as a fact right now. Let me make sure I fact check this. As we have won this Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke. This is the 4th Nuzlocke in a row that we have won, which now bumps us up to an 11-9 record in terms of Nuzlockes. This is actually our very first win in a normal Nuzlocke, which is kind of surprising. But this is our very first win in a normal Nuzlocke, which is good, because the only other normal Nuzlockes we have done were Reborn, which we lost, Uranium, which we lost, and then Legends Arceus. So this is the very first normal Nuzlocke that we have won on our channel. And like I said, 4th in a row. This now bumps up our record in Generation 1 to 3-0, because we did Fire Red, which I know is technically Gen 3, but it's Kanto, so that's why I counted it in Gen 1. And then, I believe I'm counting Generations Master Mode as well, where we've done it in Red. And then this is the... How many times has this happened? So out of the 20 Nuzlockes that we've done now, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th time for a Nuzlocke that we've done where our starter has survived until the very end. The other series where that has happened was our Sword Surprise Trade Lock that we did a couple years ago, our Fire Red 8-hour stream challenge that we did, the Pokemon Platinum Love Lock, the Shining Pearl Egg Lock Master Mode, and then our Violet Surprise Trade Lock that we did. So this is the 6th time that we have had our starter survive until the very end. And of course, as we usually do, there's no credits this time. It's kind of lame, but I guess what we'll do is we'll take ourselves back home and we'll reminisce with our team. Those who have fallen, our fallen comrades as well. So let's go ahead and head back to Pallet Town. So as we're reminiscing our team, I usually like to start from who came in most recent to who has been here the longest. As far as our team goes, the Porygon came in at the very last minute, didn't really do anything. Like I said, it was our novelty Pokemon, so I wasn't really too keen on it doing a whole lot in the Elite Four rematch, but that's fine. Frieza, again, was a last-minute addition. This is really the replacement that I saw for our Gyarados, because we needed something to really replace our Gyarados that we unfortunately lost in the previous episode. Came in, did its job. Really, like, there wasn't a whole lot more that we needed out of it. If we lost a lot more of our team, I think we could have pulled through with just Mewtwo alone. To be honest, I honestly think we could have soloed the entire Elite Four with Mewtwo if I really, really wanted to, because we had the ability to Mega Evolve. So, yeah, there's that. Doug Trio. This was probably the most surprising pull in terms of something that I thought would be a good replacement for something that we lost, but ended up, you know, sticking around a lot longer and actually proved to be a lot more useful than I would have thought. I think with its typing, with the part Steel, did help that out a lot. I think the fact that it was traded as well made it a lot easier for us to use it. And we didn't use it a whole bunch, but it definitely wasn't a terrible Pokemon on our team at all. So that's the way I view it. Then we had Normie. This was probably the first time I actually got to use a Venomoth in full, so I'm happy about it. Unfortunate that it didn't survive until the very end. But that's okay. It's a little bit sad, but I mean, it was good for what it could do. It was very limited because of its nature, but I can't really complain too much about it. The fact that I got to use it was something I've been wanting to for a very, very long time. Then our Vileplume, the shiny Oddish that we got in episode 3. Actually, the very first live stream that we did for Free Time Friday. Involving this game, of course, not the very, very first Free Time Friday we did, but the very first stream we did for Free Time Friday with this game, we actually ended up finding the shiny Oddish in Viridian Forest, and we didn't look back. Not at all. Vileplume, we know Vileplume's good. The fact that we got a shiny was awesome, made this series a whole hell of a lot better in my honest opinion. And then last but not least, jeez. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss playing this game for this little guy right here. Pikachu in this game is absolutely insane, especially with the candies and all that stuff. I mean, look at this man's speed, 238. Like, that's fucking wild. Again, 6th time in our Nuzlocke history on the channel that we have a starter survive until the very end. There were some close calls with him, especially in these like recent episodes, but I'm really happy with how, you know, things went. I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I'm gonna miss him so much just because of all the little things. I think with one last little thing, I want to give you one last little pat, buddy. Alright. But man, this series is over finally. 41 episodes? And here we are. Also, I wanted to point out, even though I was saying how I wanted to do this Nuzlocke run with no deaths, and we ended up with 5, this actually ties for 2nd place in terms of least deaths that we've had in a Nuzlocke. This ties with our Sword Surprise Trademark, actually. This actually could have taken 2nd if we did not lose the Venomoth today, but I'm not going to complain because 5 deaths in a Nuzlocke is pretty good considering how much game we actually played. And we played pretty much the entirety of the post game of this game. Outside of the Master Trainers, we played pretty much most of the post game. But I do want to say thank you all for watching. This series, like I said, has been one of my favorites to record. I'm so glad I was able to do a Let's Go series on the channel. And I'm sad that it's over, but who knows, we might have another time where we play this again on the channel, maybe in a co-op setting, wink wink, nudge nudge. But yeah, we're done. It's been one hell of a ride. Again, thank you all for watching. This series is, like I said, been one of my favorites to record. But now we're going to move on to our new series, which we may have already started at this point. New Pokemon series, that is. I don't know if I've started another series or not, but our newest Pokemon series, if it hasn't started yet, will start probably the day after this video goes out, if not the couple days after. But once again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I'll see you guys in whatever video is next. Alright? Have yourselves a great day, guys. Peace out.